Hi guys, Trisha here from Decisive Designs, bringing you another beautiful table. I just love to talk about um, table aesthetics, especially when they're really, really special. This placemat is, I'm gonna say, it's probably more than 100 years, right? Or 120 years. Excuse me. Keep burping. But I want to show you how special things are because sometimes when we go thrifting and when we go yard sailing, we don't appreciate some of the things that we see, right? And we don't appreciate the value that they held back then when they first came out, right? So look at this. What does this look like to you? It has elements of greatness, gates or buildings that are important or was important because it was so long ago. I wish there were something stamped on the back, right? To direct me on the maker, where it's from, and all of that jazz. But stay tuned and watch as I go through this gorgeous table. It is inspired by a book. Stay tuned, guys. So, I've been doing tablescaping a long, long time. Long, long time. I started, I think I joined YouTube in 2005, and I started tablescaping in. All right, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to some special date. My son was born in 2008, right? Um, and my my the house was bought in the same time too. So my love for aesthetics came from the house. Well, not really, but the house drive it, getting a new house. I had other apartments where they were furnished to the T, you know what I'm saying? Um, and I always like staple like raw material to the window, and it just came out to be so beautiful. Like someone came in and did, custom curtains. But anyways, I'm gonna say I started doing tablescaping. We're in 2026. I'm gonna say about 2015. Don't quote me. So I've been doing it for a while. But I've been doing my table for longer, right? Um, but I want to have a goodie. I want to do a goodie for you because I love. Hello, hello. Hi, welcome. Zenith, welcome to my live. Welcome. I have a beautiful table for you. Ensworth, a beautiful goodie the plate that I've used, and I'm taking you down to the nitty gritty. I'm starting you with this. It's like paper thin placemat, but it packs a punch. It's different, um, and it's old, and it just, I don't know, it just bring a taste that I've never done before. So I'm going through the layers with you. And then this is the charger that I use. And if someone wants to see white chargers, please send me six more. Or I think I have five. I think I have three. They're not easy to find, guys. So when you find them, take them. And tell everybody that, there's white chargers. So my dinner plate is this gorgeous, and this is my goodie. It's this gorgeous blue and white plate by Courier and Ives, right? And it says it's by Regal or Royal. Let me have you look at the stamp. The old something hill underglaze print something something, but it was made in the USA, which is really good, right? This plate is part of my Decisive Designs table and more solutions. So it's part of my business. And any plate that I use and you see a blue dot to it, they are for sale. Most of my collection, I own them and I wouldn't even want to part with them. I'm so selfish, right? Or silly. No, I just love a large collection, and what I do, it's just good to own, to keep. But I do have a shop, and when you see blue dots, they're for sale. So look at this beautiful design. This looks like it was on a snowy day that they take the picture or took the picture. Um, I when I talk about snow, I love picturing Colorado. I've never been. It just looks so enticing on TV. And I think that's where you go to a ski and all that, right? Um, but look at that. Look at that gorgeousness. I love pictures with house on it or paintings. I just love the feeling of being homey, family oriented, comfortable and warm, and encouraged at home. And I feel like you get it with this plate right here. Love the edge, how they incorporate the white and the blue together. It just makes it distinguished, kind of. It complete the look. Um, and I just love how they took the design around and do those marking and stuff like that. Really gorgeous. Love it. Um, I volunteer at um, an organization that sells beautiful plates. They sell all different things, all kind of things, beautiful plates. And the reason why I took these plates out and made the table is because I made their table in this with this plate. Well, not this plate in particular, but the same plate they had in the store, and I made the table. So I had this gorgeous vintage American, and then I took a blue plate, a regular blue plate. Now this is Pottery Barn, and it increases the value of this plate. Whenever you choose to use high-end names with vintage, it really increases the value and it looked more extinguished. Um, but look at that. This is like a blue, like a light blue, like really pretty, really gorgeous, and I love it. And what I did was I added because my career and Ives um, second plate is like a tiny one. It's like as for a slice of cake. It's not a salad plate or a salad plate size. And I I said I need to put one underneath. And look at that. Look at that, guys. It is gorgeous. I put the Pottery Barn plate to it. Guys, if you have white, you can add it to it and pull out all the blues out of this plate. It is beautiful. Beautiful. Now tell me how you feel about this set. Usually I say layer your look. So what I did was my colors are inspired by this book. Really, really good book. Guys, go get it. It's Her Hidden Genius. That's the name of it. Um and it's in another room, but it is really good. And I picture read as well. So I incorporate those colors that is on the cover into my dining room tonight, which is really gorgeous. I love blue and gold, and I think it just set it off. It's so funny. I picked up a book today. I think it's called Set It Off or Offset or something. But, anyways, look at this table from gold gold, and then it just layers these blues nicely together. Love it, love it, love it. And then what I did was I added a blue stemware. I remember the first time I used the stemware, I had a blue, I say jean runner, but it was a cotton blue, kind of like jeans material on the lighter side. Um, and it was gorgeous with these glasses. And tonight I picked them back up and I'm using them with this set. And I feel like the different layers of blue just form like this harmony, sympathy, music I'm talking about. I can't pronounce it, but it just create this gorgeousness that everything talks to each other, or it may sings together. Gorgeous, love it. And what I did, I feel like my spirit was saying, just use a smaller glass to balance um, the table and the setting, or to pick up the gold on the charger. And what I did, I used this gorgeous glass. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I think it's from Waterford. Love it, right? And it's lower and it picks up the gold really nicely. Look at that on the charger. And look at them together with the set. And if you go, when you do a design, any color, right? Or you can pick up one color. Usually it's one of your deep hues and bring it up to the level of eye. And when you look at it from the top all the way to the bottom, it just forms this gorgeous cohesiveness. Um, as I said, I was describing it as music. They just sing together and sing very well. Love how they came out. Really nice. And then what I did was, and it wasn't intentional, and I want to show you, sometimes it happens to me where I thought of this utensil set to add, and the black in it really collates well with just this little touch of black in the placemat. Although, when set up correctly, you can hardly see it, but it works so nicely. It transformed the table into this formal, elaborate setting that I can call it a wedding setting. I can call it a graduate setting. I can call it a christening. You can use it in many different occasions because we are celebratory people, and we celebrate each other, and we do it very well. And I'm going to show you now what I pick up for the napkin. And I'm going to put it on the blue side of the table to show you. And this is, look at that. Sometimes I can't believe the stuff that I have and how well they go together, because I usually buy for my main colors, my main hue. I really, if I see something in yellow or blue, I grab it, or green. So I want to show you. The green is on the wall. Can you see it? And this napkin, and it wasn't intentional. I just say, you know what, let me grab it because I've never used it before. It includes the green, the blue, and the gold. Is not gorgeous, right? And what I did was I just pushed it in like so, right? But if I were to fold it, like I have been doing, right? And I'm going to show you. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm going to show you. So it's in half now. Look at those beautiful colors. Sometimes we see things and we're like, oh, we're not going to touch it. It's too much colors, right? And when we touch it, it's electric. And then I'm going to put it in half again. And I have this thin, right, folds right here. And if I fold this again, show you. If I fold this again for you, that's how short it is. That's how short it is, right? And then I'm going to fold it in half again. Right? There you go. All right. Make sure it's even, right? And it's like that. And I'm going to fold it over again. I'm going to try to do it as small as possible. There it is. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my napkin ring. This is it. Right? Love the stripe and the floral. And I'm going to push it inside of it. All right. And this is what you get. That's what you get. So I'm going to say this is almost kind of like a butterfly shape. And then what you do is, because if you don't like a lot of colors, right? What you do, you can put it like so, right? Or you can move the plate down and put it right there, right? But you want to put it so that someone knows that it's a napkin and it's practical. And that's how there it is. That's how I fold these napkin. And I had some here, and I'm gonna show you. And I kept them folded in here. See that? I said I'm gonna call it almost shaped like a butterfly. Yeah. And you keep it small because sometimes it shouldn't dominate the setting, the napkin, because oftentimes you don't know what to do with it, how to fold it, where to put it, right? Because I'm going to show you that again in this. See that? Which one do you prefer? Look at that. How cool is that? Now, sometimes I'm rushing. Sometimes I start my tablescape late. And I'm tired and I just rush through it and either um, post it or leave it for the next day to be posted. But look at how gorgeous, just a little bit. And you see the layers, right? And you see the napkin, but it doesn't overpower the table. You're not just looking at the napkin, right? I think that is just so gorgeous. So gorgeous, and someone wants to see my face. I didn't make my face up. Next time I'll put some makeup on and show my face. But look at that. Look how gorgeous that looks. Isn't that nice? I love it. And I think the setting is just beautiful. It glows very well in the light. Um, and if you were to just have low chandelier and some candlelights, it would do well with those lights as well. Love it. Love, love, love it. Love it. Tell me what you think, guys. I always try to bring a goodie that is worth bringing. And I think this plate set is a great goodie. And I had this plate, but because it's part of the shop, I did not premiere it as a goodie. But I wanted to show you that it is just so, so beautiful. And I love it. And I think the set is complete. Now, would you have used the black and silver, or would you have gone with a gold set? I chose the black and silver because it breaks up the gold and make it a little bit subtle and contemporary, and I like that. Love, love, love that. Okay. Now, I want to get up and show you how nice this candle holder looks. I spray painted it a day or two before this design. And I just like run for it, and it just turned out so nice. I think that the blue is just so gorgeous. All right. And so this is my DIY for this week, right? And I want to show you this painting because I try to get a painting to collate with the design. I can't talk. The design, just to make it extra special, right? Because my tablescapes now, they're gonna be extra special because it's one per month unless something really special comes in. So this painting, it's a lotus bloom, Lotus bloom, guys. It is gorgeous. And it could be used. I think that plant is a water lily. I'm like, it could be used for a water lily. Um, I think it's a water lily. I don't plant it, so I don't know about it, but I think it is beautiful. And what I did was, remember this painting for my July 4th tablescape and how I describe it? If you haven't, go to my channel now, Decisive Designs, and view my patriotic design tablescape. But what I did, I just leaned this on the wall. And what I did with this, I did the same thing. I feel like it's like the epitome of this gorgeous painting in the back. But how contemporary this lotus bloom makes it. You know, you see the gold and all the craziness going on, and then this just changes it into something special. I love it. Love, love, love it. Remember to subscribe and like, guys, and share. But I love it so much. What else is new? Okay. I should do a tour soon. But I went to the supermarket and I pick up a magazine. I have to, when I buy the magazine, I'll give them credit. And I opened the page, and I always find these really exquisite inspiration that comes to me. And what I did was I stock these baskets against the wall onto this massive cabinet. And I thought it looks really, really well. There you go. So, guys, that's it for my goodie that I found. As you can see, I gave you a glimpse into my tablescape for this month, and I wanted to show you that too. How I took this is a throw underneath and a Christmas tree skirt, and how gorgeous that looks together. Gorgeous. I just got up of it. It's a little bit messed up, but how gorgeous that looks. If you ever want to cover your chair topping, and you can find these, buy 4, 6, or 8 and top your chairs with it. Really great idea. It turns it into a character that you never had, right? So do that. All right, so that's it, guys. Remember to be kind and courteous, love your neighbor, and check on your elderly. Peace.